Hi guys, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Ivette Cristina and I would like to share my gastric bypass journey with you guys. So I had gastric bypass August 30th, 2016. I'm almost at my year mark. I'm currently at 10 months and I've lost 170 pounds. Now, my weight loss journey has definitely been that keyword journey. And there has been things that have changed that I wasn't anticipating, or I didn't realize, or nobody explained to me. But you know, as you go along your journey, you find shit out. I am very pleased about my gastric bypass. I would not change it for the world, but I do want to share with you guys 10 things that have changed since having the gastric bypass for me personally. These are not in any specific order, but I do want to let you guys know. And for the first 8 months, I was struggling when it came to eating. I didn't know if I was eating too much, eating too little. I just did what came naturally. I just ate when I was hungry. I stopped eating when I was full. I was trying to get my liquids in, but it's really difficult to try to get all those liquids in, all that protein in, and then still need to eat. But you have to do it. It's mind over matter. Your doctor knows what's best for you. He's not going to tell you to do something that's possibly going to hurt you. If he tells you to eat, try to eat. You know, stay focused. And, you know, just trying to be regular. You're not regular anymore, but you never were made to be regular, so fuck that. Protein. I like protein. I like trying different protein. Like I said, I'm still in the early phase. I haven't even made my year mark yet. But when I have protein, I must admit that I feel like my breath gets hella stinky. And I don't know if that's just me, but that never happened to me when I was pre-op. And now that I'm post, I'm like, what's going on? Like, why do I feel like I got funky ass breath all the time? So, you know, I gotta keep a toothbrush handy, especially if I'm drinking protein at work, because I do feel like my breath does get stinky. 8, clothes. So as you know, when you're a big girl, you have limited selection. And I understand we have Torrid, we have Lane Bryant, but those are all plus size stores that are providing us these clothes, and we have those options. We don't have as many options as someone of a smaller figure would have if you're a size small, medium, large. It's not as convenient if you need to go just pick up a white t-shirt. You can just run into Walmart and get a shirt. We know this is true. Thrifting. My clothes, you lose weight. I've been losing weight extremely rapidly. And I went from a size 26 to size 12 as of right now. And I love to dress cute. I love to be a fashionista. I work in a very professional environment, so it is crucial that I have clothes that fit and that I am looking good. So I started thrifting, and I love it. They have things with tags on it. They have name brand stuff. Of course, you're going to have dingy stuff and secondhand stuff, but it's really about taking your time and choosing the best items for you. If you don't like Ross, or you don't like Marshalls, or you don't like looking for a bargain, you may not like thrifting. I'll be honest. You're not always going to find a top-notch piece. But if you look hard enough, you will find a lot of things. And I will definitely do a haul for you guys on what I find when I go thrifting. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. How people see you. So that's something that's changed for me. So I've always been known as having like a good personality, being the bubbly girl. You know, they know me from my job, or they know me just for really my personality. I had never been known for what my physical appearance was. Or maybe people would talk about me, I'm sure people would talk about me behind my back. Oh, that's the big girl, or whatnot. Or when they described me, I was obviously the big girl. I was 354 pounds. But now that I've lost that weight, all of the attention that I get from people is about my weight. It's not about my smile no more. It's not about my personality. It's not about any of that. All it's about now is my weight. I am 29 years old, and I've never had people comment on my physical appearance as much as they've done now. And honestly, it's extremely overwhelming. It can be embarrassing at sometimes, because sometimes I feel like people look at me like I'm a circus animal. Like, oh my God, you've lost so much weight. And And I'm like, okay, like, let's simmer down. You know, I know people are excited for me, but like I said, I never had that kind of attention. Don't know how to handle it. And I wish we would have talked about that a little bit more. It also has changed is body dysmorphia. And this is funny for me because I feel like in my past, I didn't see people for weight. You're a good person, you're a good person. If you're funny, you're fucking funny. Like, I like personality, I like confidence, I like good people. Don't we all? And I don't care what you look like. I don't. But then I probably realized that I didn't care what I look like physically. And I have had, still do, body dysmorphia. And to be honest, I never even heard of body dysmorphia until I've lost weight. And I still see myself, people say, I'm 188 pounds as of right now. People say, oh my God, you've lost so much weight, you look so good. But mentally, into myself, I still see the fat girl. I still see 354 pounds. I still see the person that I was for the last 29 years of my life. And now that all this is changing, it's like, you need to catch on. You need to try to figure it out. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what's going on? Like, who am I? What am I? Where do I belong? I am still struggling with that. And that's something that's changed. I had such confidence when I was a bigger girl. And yes, people are saying, well, maybe you were hiding behind your weight. Fuck it. Maybe I was hiding behind my weight. But it worked for me. It was my life. I was happy. And now I've lost this weight. I'm succeeding in my weight loss journey. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the body dysmorphia and seeing myself for who I am now versus who I was before. So I had a lot of shoes. And I love shoes. Who doesn't love shoes? At my biggest weight, like a size 10.5. My cousin told me, when you lose your weight, your feet are gonna shrink. And I'm like, no, I didn't really believe her. And then once I started losing the weight, my feet got smaller. And I was like, oh my gosh. It went from a size 10.5 to size 8, 7.5 as of right now. And I'm like, I had that much fat around my feet? Like, I did not know this. It was a bittersweet moment because obviously I'm losing weight. That's what I want. But I had to get rid of all my shoes. Now everybody around town has my shoes on that are size 10.5. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that for other people and give them, you know, good shoes because there was nothing wrong with them. But I'm pissed off because now I got to start all over. So I was struggling with sleep apnea and I was struggling from tendinitis. And those things have changed for me since I've had my surgery. I no longer snore like a bear because I had to wear a CPAP machine when I would go to sleep. I never wore it because I was embarrassed. I thought I sounded like Darth Vader. And so instead of sounding like Darth Vader, I decided to sound like a fucking bear. I wouldn't sleep like around other people because I was uncomfortable or they'd make comments like, oh my God, you were snoring the whole night. I would, you know, fall asleep in a chair, try not to disturb anybody. And who the fuck wants to live like that? I don't. And that's when I really felt like I had to make a change. I also was struggling with tendinitis. I was 27 years old wearing orthopedic shoes for a little bit because, you know, I still wanted to wear my Q shoes. But my feet were hurting so bad that I had to wear these special shoes. And I was so embarrassed. And that's when I knew I had to make a change in my life. I was like, do I want to continue? Like, do I want to continue with health problems? And those were the only 2 health problems I had. So embarrassed and ashamed that I had to wear orthopedic shoes. And I no longer have to do that. I changed it and I made myself better. Hair loss. I knew this was going to happen. This was one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to have my gastric bypass. But it is what it is. I'm struggling with hair loss. As my doctor said that it will be growing back. And I'm taking my biotin. I got biotin shampoo, you know, trying to use aloe vera oil. Everything that I can do to try to be proactive in growing my hair back. 6 months out to 6 months to the year out. That's like where it is, and that's, I'm in 10 months, so that's where I'm at as of right now. And it's gonna grow back, and it's just the process, and I need to enjoy the process. But let's be real, what female wants fucking thin hair? No, what person wants thin hair? Nobody does. What also has changed has been sex. That hey, yo, hey girl, hey. So obviously when you're a bigger girl, you can do less positions, and you know, get your freak on. I don't give a fuck what size you are. Love yourself, be happy, and do you. And I did that, but I didn't realize that I was so limited onto what I could do. I did what I did, and I had a great time, and we never had any complaints. But now that I'm a smaller girl, I'm able to do more positions, do different things. So I'm really excited about the AAO part, just to try different things. It's definitely changed. My stomach isn't in the way, so I can do different positions, or I can get closer to my partner. And I know that may sound funny, but it's like, I didn't know that because I've been living a certain way for the last 29 years. And there's nothing wrong with being a big girl, and there's nothing wrong with getting it in. But now I'm seeing like, damn, I can do different shit, and I'm excited to try it. So this also has changed. Me becoming anemic. So I became anemic, and you know, that's just how the cookie crumbled. I became anemic really because I had really irregular periods when I was a heavier girl. And I would bleed so much that I would lose so much blood that's how I became anemic. So I was borderline anemic when I had the surgery. And then once I had the surgery, I'm still basically borderline anemic, but I just have a lot of symptoms of being anemic. And I've also had iron infusions, as well as I take iron pills, and I try to eat iron. Good food that has a lot of iron in it, such as broccoli, lentils, beans. So, with that being said, I get fucking cold all the time. And not cold like, brr, it's cold, let me put a sweater on. Like, bitch, it is freezing. I don't want to go in the freezer section in the grocery store. I need a sweater. And it's normally just my upper body. Like, not so much my legs, but my upper body. And I get the chills. Like, it is freezing. And what's fucked up is I always used to make fun of my friends. But now I'm cold all the time. They're like, bitch, it is 100 degrees outside. How are you cold? Also, my doctor told me that your body is used to cooling down a 350-pound girl. And now it's cooling down a lot smaller girls. So your body will need time to adjust, he said. And that should change. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm only 10 months out. It's a journey and it's a process. And I know things aren't always going to be easy. And I know sometimes you just want to sit down and cry and have a fucking shitty day. Trust me, I know. But I promise it will get better. Days will get better. You will learn your new body. You will learn how to feed yourself. You will make mistakes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. I want to thank you guys for watching my video, and if you guys like the video, please thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, please leave comments below. If you guys want to be notified when I upload a video, please hit that bell button, and I will really appreciate it. Like I stated, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you.